When you look at the world with a cylindrical instrument that looks like a telescope, the world is defined by the size of the circle of the cylinder. If you run through a dark tunnel at high speed, only the exits of the tunnel look bright and dark all around. Since you do not recognize the situation beyond the circle, your judgment is bound to suffer. Psychology calls it a tunnel vision trap. That is, being stuck in one problem or cause makes a mistake in making an objective and comprehensive judgment. For instance, if investigators do not collect enough evidence to investigate a crime, they are likely to fall into it and miss an important clue. He only accepts evidence that is consistent with his conclusions and unconsciously tries to put aside evidence that is inconsistent with his conclusions. So how can we get away from tunnel vision trap? There are 4 ways. First, avoid making decisions when you are upset. It is not easy to judge even when you're in perfect situations. Moreover, if one's feelings become choked up, his judgment will deteriorate rapidly. Stress, anger, fear, anxiety, greed, and pleasure are some of the most common things that are detrimental to judgment. Let's put off making the most important decisions possible. Second, consider the alternatives thoroughly. What is important here is to consider all possible alternatives. When you go to sign a contract, be sure to set out some of the second best plans and the Maginot Line of the negotiating price. It has been proven scientifically that it can increase the negotiating rate. Clearly draw as many possible alternatives as you can. Third, seek the opposite view. Intentionally ask the other person questions that could elicit an answer that is opposite to your opinion, and listen to the other person's answer. Hearing the opposite view on purpose can be very difficult and hurtful, yet considering its worth, you shouldn't worry about getting hurt. You must know how to separate emotions to be a great judge. Take it one step further. Intentionally stay near people who have different views from you. It is psychologically and intellectually challenging to do, but it is just as effective in finding alternatives. Abraham Lincoln is one of the most prominent figures who followed the third way. Upon entering the White House, he appointed representative opponents to his cabinet. He became the most respected president in history. Fourth, record the past judgments continuously. The human brain tends to think that it was already familiar with the results after something happened. This is called post-confidence bias. It is the illusion that makes one believe that I already was making predictions and says, I knew it. However, many studies show that people don't even remember what they thought in advance. Accordingly, the reasons for making certain decisions should be recorded and past actions rediscovered regularly. Keeping track of what decisions you made in what context is a very inexpensive and easy way to view other possibilities from a broader perspective than to reduce the post-confidence bias. It will not be easy to implement each of the above when making all decisions. But if the risk is high, make sure to weigh the above points. Keep in mind, getting stuck in a tunnel is much more dangerous than walking on a regular road. Due to the nature of the tunnel that doesn't have enough exits, a catastrophe can occur immediately.